believe it or not. At one point in history, we actually flew passengers faster than the speed of sound. Every year, people build homemade flying machines, only to quickly realize that gravity hasn't been beaten yet. Interestingly, that's pretty much how early aviation began. Different century, same spectacular crashes. Humans watched birds soar so effortlessly and confidently thought, how hard could flying really be? History's most dangerous sentence might just be, I've got an idea. Gravity was always ready to put that to the test. Early inventors used wood, feathers, cloth, and leather to build wings, but lacked a solid grasp of physics. Inventors dreamed of flying, but gravity preferred to demonstrate its power by sending them straight back to Earth. Thankfully, every spectacular crash taught something new. Failure became aviation's greatest teacher over time. Then someone stopped trying to copy birds and started thinking differently, and that changed everything. In 1783, the Montgolfier brothers showed that hot air could lift humans into the sky. For the first time, flying actually worked. Before risking human lives, the Montgolfier brothers sent up 3 brave volunteers: a sheep, a duck, and a very confused rooster. Good news, they all landed safely. Suddenly, people thought, maybe flying isn't such a terrible idea after all. Once the animals survived, balloon rides became all the rage in Europe. Who knew sheep could become celebrities? For the first time, ordinary people got to see the world the way birds had for millions of years. The view was unforgettable. There was just one small problem. Balloons went wherever the wind took them. Great views, but terrible navigation. Floating was impressive, but steering was the real challenge. Inventors went right back to the drawing board. By the late 1800s, giant-powered airships finally gained the ability to choose their own path instead of chasing the wind. Then in 1900, Count Zeppelin launched a giant, rigid airship that made the whole world look up. Boarding a Zeppelin felt surprisingly luxurious, with elegant dining rooms, comfy cabins, delicious meals, and breathtaking views, like a floating 5-star hotel. For a while, giant airships seemed like the future of aviation. But 2 determined bicycle mechanics in America quietly believed they could do better. Meet Wilbur and Orville Wright. Unlike many before them, they believed flying wasn't about courage or luck. It was about understanding the science birds had mastered for millions of years. Instead of copying birds, they studied them closely. It turned out nature had already solved the flying problem. They built wind tunnels and tested hundreds of wing designs. Flying stopped being guesswork and became a true engineering challenge. On December 17, 1903, at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, the Wright flyer lifted into the air under complete control for 12 unforgettable seconds, proving powered human flight was possible. 12 seconds may sound short today, but those moments changed history. Every passenger jet, rescue helicopter, cargo plane, and spacecraft traces part of their story back to that tiny flight over the sand. Once the Wright brothers succeeded, inventors everywhere thought, our turn. The race for aviation was officially on. In 1909, French aviator Louis Blériot flew across the English Channel, showing that airplanes could connect entire countries, not just entertain crowds in nearby fields. Only 5 years later, in 1914, the world's first scheduled commercial airline began carrying paying passengers across Tampa Bay, proving flying was becoming a real business. The seats rattled, engines roared, and the ride was bumpy, but passengers loved every second. Pilots chased every record imaginable: speed, distance, altitude. Every new flight pushed aviation a step further. In 1927, Charles Lindbergh flew solo across the Atlantic. One airplane, one pilot, and one giant leap for aviation. Lindbergh didn't just inspire pilots. He inspired an entire generation to dream bigger. Soon, airlines realized people wanted more than just speed. Comfortable seats and good service made all the difference. Of course, engineers immediately asked, what if we made airplanes even faster? In 1939, the Heinkel He 178 became the world's first aircraft powered entirely by a jet engine, offering a glimpse into a future where propellers wouldn't rule the skies forever. Technology really took off, making air travel faster, farther, and more practical than ever before. Then in 1958, everything changed again with the Boeing 707 entering commercial service. Suddenly, crossing oceans by jet was faster, smoother, and practical enough to transform international travel forever. Imagine having breakfast in New York and dinner in Paris. Jets shrank the world, making it feel much smaller and more connected. Boeing's success inspired Europe to step up and build a serious competitor. Several countries teamed up, determined to show that the future of aviation would be shaped by friendly competition, not just one company. That competitor was Airbus, which entered the race in 1970. This friendly rivalry would spend decades improving air travel for everyone. While passenger planes improved, test pilots were chasing a wilder goal: the speed of sound. In 1947, Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier, and the sky responded with one unforgettable boom. If military pilots could fly faster than sound, why couldn't ordinary passengers do the same? That dream came true in 1969 with Concorde, which looked less like a traditional airplane and more like a glimpse of the future. By 1976, Concorde was carrying passengers across the Atlantic at over twice the speed of sound. Flying between Europe and America became astonishingly quick, making regular jetliners seem almost slow. Concorde offered more than speed. It brought champagne, fine dining, and a supersonic experience that made every journey feel like a VIP event. But all that speed came with a hefty price. Concorde was incredible, but it definitely wasn't cheap. After nearly 30 years of remarkable service, Concorde flew its final commercial flight in 2003. Though retired, its legendary status lives on in the hearts of aviation fans everywhere. While Concorde chased speed, the Boeing 747 carried the world. The 747 made overseas vacations possible for millions, opening up the world like never before. Boeing and Airbus kept pushing each other to innovate, and passengers were the biggest winners in this friendly competition. Lower ticket prices changed the game. Flying went from a luxury for the few to something almost anyone could enjoy. Flying was no longer just for the wealthy or business travelers. Ordinary families could visit faraway countries, reunite with loved ones, and create memories once thought impossible. In 2005, the Airbus A380 took its first flight, becoming the largest passenger airliner ever built. Its size amazed aviation fans and redefined what a commercial airplane could be. Stepping aboard an A380 feels like checking into a luxury hotel. With spacious cabins, 2 passenger decks, and incredible comfort, long-haul travel became a relaxing experience. Then came the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, lighter, quieter, and smarter. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs are the ones you hardly notice. Every hour, thousands of flights quietly connect people, families, businesses, and almost everything we depend on. Most passengers just watch a movie or take a nap, forgetting they're doing something that was once thought impossible. Not bad for a species that started by copying birds and crashing into the ground. I'd say that's real progress. Maybe gravity wasn't our enemy after all. It just challenged us to become better inventors. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep exploring history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Until next time.